Here's what's going on. And he's throwing the coat. And they don't understand. So this goes on for a while because he's looking for somebody that can carry it. And finally, there's this young boy whose name is Elisha. And he walks by him and he lays his mantle on him, the scripture says. And he keeps on walking. And the young man jumps up and runs to him and says, Sir, you left your coat. And he takes it. And then he says, wherever he falls down. And he said, wherever you go, I'm going with you. And the prophet says, I got to test this one out. Negro, I ain't asked you to follow me. I didn't ask you to follow me. He says that to him because he wants to see if he's going to put his dukes up. See, the problem with y'all is that when impartation is about to be made, you ready for the person who is anointed to impart into you, so your dukes go up. So when he said, well, you need to do such thing, immediately you start. No, that is not. Well, then you can't be ministered to. You be ministered to somebody and you swinging. I'm preaching good. Ooh, ain't that something? George Bloom preaching today. Yeah. And then he says to him, but I beg you to give me the opportunity to do one thing. And that's go home and kiss my mother and my father goodbye. And he leaves that place carrying the mantle. And he goes home. Wonderful. And he goes home and he has 12 yokes of oxen. He doesn't find somebody and say, you want to buy my business? He don't do that. The Bible says he cuts them up, boils their flesh, and gives it to the poor. What was in the mantle? What was in the mantle? In the mantle was the transferring from being a king to a priest. He's no longer a businessman. Now he's a servant of God. And if I'm going to be a servant of God, I can't allow business attachments. So he goes and he sells out. Every business person in this room, if you're not called to be a business person, then you will become frustrated when time comes to ministry. The business people are the kings. You're the kings. And your total job as business people is to finance the temple. That's why God blesses and promotes you. And the reason why your businesses are going under and down is because the first thing you cut back on when you go through rough times is God. And his purpose in the kingdom was to give you your own business so you can be the church ballers. $1,000 is your middle name. No problem. If nothing don't get paid, here I am. I ain't got to think about this. I ain't got to negotiate on it. Everything I got came from God, and everything I got, I'm offering it up to God. And I invite you to look at my checkbook and see why I'm blessed. I ain't blessed because no tithes and offering. I don't get no tithe and offering. I'm blessed because I found out that God has made me a man that he can trust with resources. Oh, 10 people in the whole place. Prove them. Prove them. Here's my finish. And he catches up with the prophet a few days later. When he catches up with the prophet now, the prophet has one thing to do, and that's to teach him how to wear my mantle. Put your arms through the sleeves. Put it through it. I don't care how hot it gets. You wear this. I don't care how cold it is. You wear it. I don't care how bad you look. You wear this. You don't ever take this off. As long as you keep that on, the transition will start. So now here you are walking around looking stupid. 95 degrees weather, and you in a wool peacoat, sweating, looking like pork. But you got a word. There is something connected. Am I preaching to anybody this morning? There is something connected to the garment. Finally, he says, come with me. And they walk together and they go to the school of the prophets. And when they walk in the door of the school of the prophets, all the prophets' sons' tuition is paid for in full. Here he come with the prophet. Prophet set him up, and he got to get aid. What they call it? He got to get financial aid. He's a bum as far as they're concerned. He's not a part of prophetic lineage. This is the nonsense that's going on in Christendom today, where prophets will say, I'm too anointed to be on the same platform as such and such a person. Their anointing is not at my level. You are an idiot. You want to teach people, you want to teach people you want to teach, stay right there. You want to teach people the importance of having a great appreciation for a person's gift. And sometimes we can get caught up with who's better. Now, if you have that, you didn't learn it from Bishop. You got that from where you came from. Because I teach, receive every man at his or her level of presentation. Okay? Now, when I teach that we're going to receive every person at their level of presentation, you got to make sure that when you are presenting something, what you're presenting is yours. Because if you present a copy of someone else, we're going to automatically know it. So we won't be talking about you. We'll be talking about how dumb you looked doing something that wasn't even you in the first place. More people getting mad now. These messages knocked them out of the water. So where's this young prophet's problem coming from? Certainly not the chief prophet who turned his mantle over to him, gave him his coat to establish him. So he has it. Now he's established. He has a seat in the school. As soon as he's seated in the school, the prophet comes and says to him, hey, what the hell you doing with my coat on? I didn't give you that. No, I told you to wear it. I didn't give it to you. It's still my coat. Take my coat off. Now why? Take it off. Now why is the prophet telling him to take the coat off? Because the prophet himself is now having a problem with how he's maturing with his gift. So now I got to kill what I established. I got to kill you because you're wearing it better than me. Y'all don't want to hear this. No.